The most shocking World Cup moments. The World Cup is the biggest sporting event in the world, and it never fails to deliver adrenaline-fueled drama, career-defining moments, and shocking upsets to millions of fans worldwide. Throughout its history, there have been moments in the World Cup that have had us all on the edge of our seats and left us in disbelief long after the final whistle sound. Here are some of the most shocking World Cup moments that still resonate in the collective memory of football fans everywhere. 1. Senegal's victory over France, World Cup 2002. The 2002 World Cup tournament in Japan and South Korea saw one of the biggest upsets in World Cup history when Senegal beat France 1-0 in the opening match of the tournament. France was the defending champions and the overwhelming favorites to win this match, but Senegal had other plans. Bouba Diop, the midfielder of Senegal, scored the only goal of the match, becoming a national hero in his country, and marking the biggest upset in World Cup history. 2. Zinedine Zidane's headbutt, World Cup 2006. The 2006 World Cup final between Italy and France should have been remembered as a match defined by some of the world's greatest football players, including Zinedine Zidane, one of the greatest players of all time, who had announced his retirement from the game just weeks before the tournament started. Unfortunately, though, it will forever be remembered for Zidane's shocking red card in the 110th minute. His headbutt on Italy's Marco Materazzi was an act of sheer frustration, one that cost France the World Cup and tarnished Zidane's legacy. 3. Hand of God, World Cup 1986. Argentine legend Diego Maradona and his Hand of God goal are some of the most iconic moments in World Cup history. The incident happened in a quarter-final match between Argentina and England in 1986. Maradona, known for his skill, strategy, and quick feet, scored 2 goals in this match, one of which he punched in with his left hand. Though the goal itself was a clear violation of the FIFA rules, it was allowed to stand by the referees, who failed to spot the infringement. It's been more than 3 decades since the infamous incident happened, but even today, fans from all around the world either adore Maradona or hate him for the Hand of God. 4. Germany 7-1 Brazil, World Cup 2014. Brazil was the host country of the 2014 World Cup, and one of the top contenders to win the tournament. However, their dreams of winning were shattered by a ruthless German side who thrashed them 7-1 in the semi-finals. The loss was Brazil's biggest defeat in World Cup history and a complete humiliation for a team that had won the World Cup 5 times in the past. It took years for Brazilian fans to come to terms with the magnitude of their loss. 5. USA over England, World Cup 1950. The 1950 World Cup was a tournament that saw the rise of underdog stories. But the moment that sent shockwaves through the football world came when the underdogs, the United States, defeated pre-tournament favorites, England. This result is considered to be the biggest upset in the history of football. The English team featured some of the world's best players, including Stanley Matthews and Tom Finney, but they could not overcome the inspired American team that day. USA won the match 1-0, thanks to a goal from Joe Gatchins. This victory was so surprising that the English newspapers initially refused to believe the result, calling it a typographical error. 6. Dutch disappointment, World Cup 1974. The Netherlands had reached the final of the 1974 World Cup tournament, where they faced West Germany, the host nation. It was a match that promised to be a classic, but the Netherlands were unable to live up to their potential and lost 2-1. The Dutch side, known for their flair, creativity, and attacking prowess, were one of the best teams in the tournament, but they could not overcome the strength and determination of the Germans. The Dutch loss was devastating,